The 2026 job market is rigged against you. And if you're still searching the way you did 5 years ago, you're already losing. You haven't job searched in years, maybe 5, maybe 8. You were good at your job. You didn't need to, but now your company's restructuring and you're about to walk into a market you don't recognize. Or maybe you're already in it. 6 months, hundreds of applications, nothing. Either way, you're not imagining it. There are 31% more people competing for the same roles. Openings haven't moved. And now, AI bots are auto-applying to every posting, flooding recruiters with thousands of applications before you even finish yours. But there is a strategy that works in 2026, and almost nobody over 35 is using it. Here's what most people do. Dust off that old resume, upload it to Indeed, hit easy apply 50 times, and wait. That's not a strategy. That's standing at a crowded lake with 1,000 other people, all casting the same line into the same water. The 2026 job market has fewer openings than people searching. That's not opinion. That's the data. And if your only move is to stand in that line, you're gonna lose. You need 3 different moves working at the same time: passive fishing, active fishing, and hunting. Passive fishing. You set lines in the water and let the right opportunities come to you. Active fishing, you go to where the fish are and build relationships that pull you in. Hunting, you pick specific targets and take a careful, aimed shot. Most people only do one of these, usually hunting. In today's job market, that's the weakest move on its own. Let me show you why and how to run all 3. If this framework already makes sense, hit like. And if you know someone who's been job searching and hitting a wall, send them this video. The biggest mistake a lot of professionals make in their job search is treating LinkedIn like a resume dump. Most people copy paste their job history, write a headline that says, "Senior manager at company X," and wonder why no one's calling. That's the mistake. You built a billboard using language and a format recruiters aren't searching for. The better way? Treat your LinkedIn profile like a search engine. 75% of people who recently changed jobs use LinkedIn in their search, but recruiters aren't scrolling your timeline. They're searching keywords, job titles, skills, industry terms. If your profile doesn't match what they're typing in that search, you don't exist. 3 steps. First, your headline. It's not your current job title. It's what you want to be found for. Operations leader. Scaling teams and driving P&L growth, not senior manager at company X. Second, your about section. Write it in first person. Lead with the problem you solve, not your biography. Recruiters scan this in about 8 seconds. Make those seconds count. Third, your skills section. Load it with the exact keywords from the job descriptions you're targeting. LinkedIn's algorithms match skills to search queries. This isn't vanity. It's SEO, search engine optimization, for your career. And don't ignore Indeed. Same principle. Keep it current, keyword rich, and aligned with roles you actually want. The fish choose the best bait. Your profile is this bait. And right now, most mid-career professionals have bait that's invisible. By the way, I'm Terry. I manage multi-million-dollar programs in corporate America today. I share tips and tricks that work in today's job market, not theory from 10 years ago. Concept number 2, if you've been in the workforce for a decade and you're not using your network to job search, you're ignoring your single highest converting channel. Most mid-career professionals have something a 25-year-old applicant doesn't. Former colleagues, old managers, people they've done deals with, vendors who became friends. That network is a gold mine, and right now, it's just sitting there. That's the mistake. You're cold applying when you have warm routes available. Lean into that. Activate your network with a plan. Referrals and warm introductions convert up to 10 times better than cold applications. You can send 100 cold applications and get crickets. Or 1 warm introduction from a former colleague puts you directly in front of the hiring manager. Skipping the ATS, skipping the AI bots, skipping the pile of 500 identical applications. 3 steps. Step 1, make a list. Not everyone you've ever met. The 20 or 30 people most connected in your target industry. Former bosses, clients, project partners, people who've actually seen your work. Step 2, reach out with intention. Don't send the desperate, "I'm looking, let me know if you hear anything" message. That puts the burden on them and gives them nothing to work with. Instead, be specific. "I'm targeting a financial analyst role in healthcare. If you know anyone in that space, I'd love an introduction." Give them a clear, easy action. Step 3, talk to headhunters, real headhunters, boutique search firms who fill senior roles, not commodity staffing agencies. I've developed a few relationships over the years. At the mid-career and senior levels, there are recruiters who specialize in helping people like you, but they can't find you if you don't make yourself known. In a market this tight, the person with the warmest route wins. Cold applications are a coin flip. Relationships are a cheat code. Are you sending hundreds of resumes out and not getting responses? Drop your experience in the comments. I'm curious how many people are experiencing this extremely frustrating reality. Now, everything I just showed you is about getting in the door, but this next strategy is where most people over 35 are bleeding the most time and getting the least back. Concept 3, hunting. Applying to 200 jobs and hearing nothing back isn't bad luck. It's a broken strategy. Everyone defaults to this. Open a job board, find a posting, click apply, repeat 200 times. That's the mistake. You're spraying buckshot into the woods and calling it a strategy. The better move? Hunt like a sniper. Job boards produce roughly 60% of all applications, but only about 42% of actual hires. That gap tells you everything. The volume is high, but the conversion rate is low. 3 actions. First, be ruthlessly selective. Pick 10 roles that genuinely fit your experience and your trajectory. Not 100 that kind of match. Be deliberate. In today's job market, you need to focus on applying for jobs in your primary vocational title. Lean into your recent secondary skills experience that's on your resume, the expertise you have in a certain industry or a certain discipline. As an example, it's not enough to be a project manager and apply to every project manager position out there. Lean into your experience. If you happen to have a procurement background, an infrastructure background, or a background in finance, target those types of opportunities to give yourself expertise advantage. Second, customize every application, not just swapping the company name and your cover letter. Rewrite your resume bullets to mirror the language in the job description. Match their keywords, speak their priorities back to them. There are custom GPTs on ChatGPT that can help. I may make a video on that with the free one I use. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. Third, pair the application with a warm outreach. Find someone at the company on LinkedIn, a hiring manager, a team lead, someone in the department. Send a short, respectful note saying, "I've just applied for this role. Here's why I'm a strong fit." Or find someone in your LinkedIn network that can introduce you. These moves take you from the pile to the person. The hunter who wins in 2026 isn't the one who takes the most shots. It's the one who makes every shot count. Here's the one thing to stop: applying to everything and hoping volume will save you. It won't. Today, start running all 3 lines at the same time: passive fishing, active fishing, and hunting. So you're not depending on any single channel in a market that punishes one-dimensional strategies. The market is harder, but the people who approach it like a system, not a lottery, are the ones who land positions. If you're in the middle of a search right now and this hits home, subscribe. I'm building this channel for mid-career professionals who are done guessing and ready to operate strategically. I'll see you in the next one.